going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. I'm in a little bit early, my dad's running a little bit late, so that can only mean one thing with weather like this. It's got to be the Loudon Beer Garden, so I'm going to head in there now, take advantage of this weather. What a day for it. Just a little reminder as well, guys, I am literally 35 subscribers away from hitting that 1,000 mark, so if you could hit that subscribe button, I'd greatly appreciate it. Once again, guys, I hope that you have enjoyed the clips of the atmosphere of the game and in the Loudon before it. Today was a bit more oomph in the atmosphere, which was good. It was a good thing to experience. The Loudon was great before it, and once again I want to shout out to, I believe his name's Ewan, just going from Twitter, who bought me a drink in the clips there in the Loudon. That was honestly so appreciated, just for a little small thing like that to do that. But I really appreciate you getting me that drink, mate. But here we go, let's get into the video. To start off with the team, you had Shagger and goals, for lack of other names for him there. Tav, Edmondson, another big transfer Edmondson tonight. Goldson, Halliday. Halliday trusted tonight or rested, or I think it's a bit of a battle between them two. Jack, Davis, Aribo, Ojo, Arfield in the left wing, and Morelos. So today I asked before the game started, just so we get to that point, I asked, what was your predictions on the game? I put a lot of poll on my Twitter, and over 79% of you guys said Rangers to win by 3 or more goals. It was 19% that said Rangers, 0 for a draw, and 2 for Progress. So I think the general opinion going into this game was Rangers to win comfortably and get a bit of sweet revenge on the last game. And then the game kicked off. Just as the game was starting, Progress then proceeded to do a huddle. As if we didn't like them enough, they decided to do a huddle. But yeah, in the Loudon before it as well, there was pretty much the entire Progress fan base were in the Loudon. So they were all nice. They were just amazed at a pub like that, all out taking their photos and stuff. Fair play to them for making the journey over here. But to get to the start of the game, I was expecting myself 3-0 is what I predicted for that game. 2-0, is it enough? It means if we score 1 goal here, Progress need to score 4. Can I see Progress scoring 4 goals against us? Absolutely no chance. But yeah, let's review the match a bit more. So from the start, we were piling on the pressure, putting on that high press at the start, getting good quality balls into the box, and our centre halves were doing well to clear things. We were unlucky not to score within the first 10 minutes, but it just looked like a matter of time after the first 10-15 minutes when we were going to get that goal. Progress did have one chance, broke away through in the middle. I believe it was Jack that was trying to get a tackle in from behind, but he missed that tackle, so it allowed them to go through one. Well, but he was in the gap between the two centre halves, so that was a shot off. Thankfully, that was straight at McGregor. But the Progress certainly didn't do much threatening in the first half. Aribo got his goal. It was a lovely finish, lovely left foot. I've seen him do that a lot in his highlights, and I think it's something that he'll score a lot for us in future games. I do believe so.
Wonderful touch. Here's Joe Aribo. Fancies it. What?
Halliday as well with a right-footed shot. Try to call it towards the back post. Good save by his keeper, the keeper who made a number of good saves tonight. But I thought Aribo for me, man of the match for me was probably between Edmondson and Aribo. I thought Aribo was brilliant today. His goal was good. His link-up play was great. Good engine in the middle. Again, Halliday really impressed me today. In my opinion, I think it's 50-50 between him and Bonner at the moment. And in all honesty, I think Halliday's got a better mentality. But it's Bonner's maybe slightly better technically. But it's a tough choice. I know many fans' opinions, Halliday is just fan. He's not brilliant. But I really genuinely do think he's improved over the summer. And I really do think he'll fight for that left-back starting spot. Big Edmondson today was absolutely solid. Done a lot of chasing. Goldson had a few heavy touches, dodgy spells in that game in my opinion, of course. I thought Edmondson covered a lot for him today. I thought he'd done a brilliant job, and he's again made a great name for himself to hopefully, in his case, get a start. And hopefully for our case, if he's going to play like that every single week, then more than happy for him to be getting his game time every week. So chances kept coming in the first half. We're just wanting to get that killer goal, the second goal before half time. They had it was good. I believe one of the chances were Jack, Aribo, Arfield having good link-up play at the edge of the box. Morelos held one up in the box and went to turn, swivel and shoot, just put that wide. That was another chance we had in the first half. And then you had Tav swinging a ball in. It was Arfield one-on-one with the keeper, but the keeper was out in his box. It was a very hard header for Arfield to execute. He would have had to power it up and loop it over the keeper as well. So it was good movement for Arfield, good ball, but the keeper done pretty well in that situation. Going into the half time, we were 1-0 up, comfortable, just waiting for that second goal just to ease the nerves a bit. Throughout the second half, I think Progress were really looking for that goal in that second half. They were still sitting deep, but they did throw bodies forward when they did get that chance to break. And quite a few times I thought in the second half we turned the ball over cheaply. They had quite a few free headers from corners, and in my opinion they could have scored 1 or 2 goals tonight quite easily, to be fair. So hopefully we sort that out for the second leg, but I think we should get a goal, which will basically mean they need 4, and I don't see that happening at all. But yeah, there was another save by the goalkeeper. Seems to be a recurring theme here. Saves by the keeper. Arfield had a good chance. It was then rebounded back to Ojo, who had his chance blocked, and it was just deep defending from Progress as we were piling on the pressure. But a lot of times we were trying to walk the ball into the net. I'd like to see us just smash it from outside the box a bit more, like Aribo's done for his goal. But then from a corner, I believe it was that passage of play, Ojo showing his right foot this time. He's got a real trademark of that, but I thought it was only his left foot, but clearly he can use his right after he scored a goal like this.
The ball on the box is set up, and again a variation from Rangers, ball out, and
Aribo again, not much later on. It was a good play at the edge of the box. I believe it was Jack that played Aribo through. Aribo squared it across, and I believe it was Ojo that was inches off, sliding in and making 3. But Jordan Jones came on, and talk about a chance to make it 3. I believe it was his first touch of the ball. He took on 3 or 4 guys, got into the box, got dunted over because he was going at such pace. It was a lovely work by Jones, and we got a penalty. Yeah, Captain Tav stepped up. You'd expect him to score it as he does with, God knows, he's got a really good ratio for us. And this happened, of course. The worrying thing about that penalty miss, which was actually, it was quite disappointing, because obviously, of course, you can go posting in, but when you're missing a penalty, you at least want the goalkeeper to save it so that you've hit it on target. But can't really complain. He scored, apologies, so many for us in the past, and I'm sure he will score a lot more in the future. But Progress, they got a bit of a lift from that to think, right, we are still in this game again. They've had one or two chances. There was one that Davis as well tried to do a little fancy flick away from an opponent. The opponent read it, intercepted it, and then thankfully a good save by McGregor to stop Progress getting that away goal. We had an offside goal from Jack, which I've not seen it back again, but from what I've seen on Twitter and in my opinion at the time, I don't know why it was called offside. I'd like to go back and look at this one again. I've not had the chance to look at the highlights yet, so we might have been hard done by in that scenario to make it 3. But again, at the end of the game there, Progress, I don't know what they're doing. We had another chance, it was a counter. Jermaine Defoe got put in a headlock, and then the player got a second yellow red card. What a stupid way for him to miss the second leg, but I'm not complaining. Hopefully that was one of the better players. I've got no idea who it really was for them, to be honest. But hopefully that was one of the better players, and we can get a goal in that second leg. Hopefully score first and put this tie to bed. But just to go over what people have been saying to me on Twitter about their man of the matches, it was a close call between Aribo and Edmondson, with 50% over Aribo, which was the highest, and 29% going for Edmondson. The others going to Jack and Ojo. Got Bob Steele here, who said classy dominant performance, could have been more. Jack's goal been disallowed, as I was saying there. Comfortable cushion to go over there, would have liked more. Aribo man of the match for him, fair enough there. And got Scott Mc881, sorry. Class performance first of all, dominant, should have had more. It seems to be the theme here. Alex H in the same, trying to walk it into the net, should have scored more goals. So hopefully we can be more clinical. In the second leg I expect Progress to come out more and us to have more chances, so I'm positive we'll score 1, if not 2 or 3 over there. But that's going to be all for this video, guys. If you have made it to this point, thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it so far, and if you can, if you've not already, can you please hit that subscribe button if you have enjoyed it. I'm so close to hitting that 1,000 subscriber mark. It would mean so much if you could hit that subscribe for me. But once again, guys, thank you for watching. We'll catch you in the next one.